It's incredible to think, George, it was 33 years ago this morning that mother left her boy off to the stop. She watched her 6-year-old boy leave their front door. It was the first time she'd let him walk alone to the school bus, a block and a half. She could actually see the other children lining up down the street. She went inside, never saw Etan again. Today, a suspect will be charged with his murder. This morning, 51-year-old Pedro Hernandez is in a jail cell under arrest for Etan Patz's murder, after police say he gave a 3.5-hour tearful confession, allegedly telling police he choked the boy to death. The suspect was 19 at the time, allegedly telling police he lured little Etan away, just steps away from that bus stop, promising him a soda at the small corner store where Hernandez worked, now a high-end shop on that same corner.
He then led him into the basement of the Bodega, choked him there, and disposed of the body by putting it into a plastic bag and placing it into the trash.
ABC News has learned police were led to Hernandez, who lived in New Jersey with his wife and daughter, after a tip from a family member or friend who told authorities they should look at Hernandez. New York's police commissioner says Hernandez allegedly told family members over the years that he had, quote, done a bad thing, had killed a child in New York. And overnight, the suspect's brother-in-law acknowledged stories had been shared within the family.
There was comments in the years ago that he did something, but I was never told about it.
It was just a month ago the FBI and New York City police returned to that same Soho neighborhood, digging in a basement of another building Etan walked past that morning. They were looking for human remains, but found nothing. New York's police commissioner now believes they have their man.
Detectives thought that it was a feeling of relief on his part.
Etan Patz's parents were told of the break in the case before the arrest. All these years, they never changed their phone number, never moved, telling ABC News 3 years ago they'd always hoped Etan would come home.
The thought in the backs of our minds was always that we should be here for him.
When the suspect's brother-in-law was asked what he would say to him now,
why didn't you confess years before?
Etan's parents were reportedly in Cambridge for their daughter's graduation as Hernandez was confessing to the crime. It was President Reagan who first declared the day Etan disappeared National Missing Children's Day. And so today, this country will mark that day again 33 years later to the day. This time with murder charges for the man who allegedly held that secret all these years.